If you've ever wanted to create realistic UGC style ads for your products without having to hire creators, record a bunch of footage yourself, or spend hours putting everything together, AI is making that process a heck of a lot easier. So, in this video, I want to show you how you can use MaxFusion to create AI UGC ads from start to finish, walk through how to actually build out the workflow in its entirety, use existing content as an inspiration, generate an actual video, add voiceovers and talking heads, and then make some final edits so it's actually ready to use. And I'll show you everything from A to Z. So whether you're creating ads for your own products, whether you're an e-commerce store, or even if you're doing this for clients, by the end of this tutorial, you'll have a much better idea of what's possible with this software and realistically how you can actually use it. If you want to try MaxFusion out for yourself at any point, I will leave a link down in the description below where you can check it out. Now, let's jump into the tutorial. This is going to be the easiest way to make AI UGC or user-generated content ads that sell. So let's just begin. So first of all, you can see I'm currently inside my project. So once you create your account, you will land onto its dashboard, which looks something like this. And first of all, before we proceed with any of the actual MaxFusion tutorial, I'm going to be telling you why actually making UGC ads using AI, specifically MaxFusion, is going to be saving you a ton of time and, of course, a lot of money. So this is really trendy nowadays because if you want to simply go out and hire a full-time UGC creator for your business, for your online platform, Shopify, if you sell any product, it is going to be costing you a lot. Different kinds of talent, voiceover artists, specified studios, cameras, and all that simply pile up together, and it creates a big amount of bills in your favor, and you need to pay that. Or what you can do is really quickly simply head over to MaxFusion and simply just do a few clicks, and within minutes, you will be able to generate something almost similar to an actual recorded video or user-generated content that actually is going to be providing you value and also bring a lot of sales onto the table. So this video is specifically telling you why you should basically be using MaxFusion and tools like this to create your own ads and simply start selling. So you can see currently I'm inside MaxFusion, and the account creation process is really, really simple. Once you do create your account, you will land onto its dashboard. So from here onward, let's just begin. So first of all, how I would like to proceed is I'm going to be clicking onto new project from the top left, or you can click from the center as well. You can see we are onto our video section, and this is the prompt box. And the point of interest here is going to be our workflow, or our, you can say, flow section. You also have image generator in here. So these are two good features to keep in the back of your mind. And you can head over to flows, and this is where you can start with actual flows. Let me just rename it to our UGC video. So UGC, and it's going to be our video. So let's just click onto the video that we just created. All right, so now our workspace is ready to go and we can start cooking. So first of all, you can see we have a few control panels and you can see different buttons around. Let me just tell you what these are. So on the left side, you have your menu options. We have your new project option. You can head over to the MaxFusion cloud and different kinds of integration sections. We have our folders and settings to adjust different kinds of account details. So let me just jump back to my project, and I'm going to be closing this section for now. You can also access your credits and plans from the bottom as well. So you can see on top, we have the video generator and we have image and flows as well. And on the right side, we have Copylab. So this allows you to simply copy and replicate exact details of the targeted ad. So let's just say you have something that you like and something that is really working out there in the market. You want to replicate and create a unique version yourself. This is where you need to start with. So we're going to be heading over to flows, and you can see we have these three dots for different other details, such as to duplicate our flow, the one we are going to be working on. We have rename as well. Okay, so at the bottom, we have our main menu. So you also have this handy little chatbot area, so this can help you if you want to ask any question. We have messages, home, and help section over here for any FAQs. If you click onto this plus icon at the middle of your screen, you will be able to see we have a lot of options going on in here. And what are these? So these are going to be helping you to include nodes onto your timeline or your workflow. So this is going to be a complete workflow where you can put in, let's just say you have your research node, right? So I'm going to be simply uploading media that I like for research purposes. So click on open, and you can see after waiting a few seconds, it is going to be uploading, and this is going to be looking something like this. You can see we have these three other extension nodes, and we can use them to simply connect other nodes to move data in between. So our video is now uploaded. It is named as video number 1. You can always change, replace, and clear the video. And if you want to download it for some reason, you can download it as well. Now I'm going to be adding in here another node, which is going to be the research node. So this is going to be performing research on our uploaded media. So click on research and we have content analyzer. So this is the in-depth analyzer that allows you to simply analyze scientifically each aspect of your uploaded media file. So we're going to be connecting this to this particular video just like that. You can see now we have this play button showing up in here. So you can see previously, once this wasn't connected, we couldn't really use this and it was useless. So we're going to be connecting it to this video. So it is going to be sourcing the content from this one. So now once it is connected, we're going to be simply performing our research. So you can click onto this and you can see we have this text output. So you can add in here, let's just say a prompt, and you can add that in here. So we're going to be connecting this to this node. And you can see currently we are not able to do that. And that is because this needs an independent prompt in here. So what we're going to do is simply enter in here a prompt. Like for example, use this. And here we got our prompt. Now, what we need to do is simply connect it with a video generator. So you can see once we simply drag from this prompt section, it gives us the option for video generator. And I'm going to be simply adding that onto my flow. So everything is going really good. And you can see we have the CES 2.5. This is, by the way, a newly introduced latest model for MaxFusion, and it does provide some really good results. So I'm going to be simply increasing the time here to 30 seconds. And you can see we have references. You can add references in here as well. So you can simply add some references. I'm going to be uploading some images. So the choice is yours. If you don't want to do it, it's completely fine. You can go just like that as well. And you also have, you can see, you can connect images, videos, and even audio. So you have 11 Labs integration in here as well. You can use API keys using 11 Labs, and that is going to be helping you to integrate custom voiceovers. So if you want some specific voiceovers inside your video, that is now possible as well. So one thing here extremely important is going to be this aspect ratio section. So you're going to be setting 9:16, which is horizontal, or I'm sorry, not horizontal. It is going to be vertical, just like Reels that you see on your mobile phone while scrolling. You have YouTube Shorts. So all of that is 9:16. So 9 is going to be the width and 16 is going to be the height. So just like the one that we just attached as a research model. So here, as you can see, this is the 9:16 aspect ratio that we want. And the quality is going to be going up to 1080p. 720p works best for me, so I'm going to be keeping that for now. And this looks pretty good, so I'm going to be simply hitting generate now. And you can see it is going to be asking us about some rules and regulations, and click on generate. And now let's just wait for a couple of seconds. All right, so here you can see that our video is now generated, and let's just see how the final outcome looks like. All right, so one thing you might have noticed is that there is no voiceover, and that is because we didn't include that in our prompt. So one thing here to keep in your mind is you can add a line in here, also add a matching voiceover, right? So this is going to be adding voiceover to your video as well. So I'm going to be hitting generate again, and let's see what that looks like. So let me just do that and I'll catch you up in a moment. Now, one key note here is going to be if you want to add your own custom voiceover or you want to simply extract using the prompt, you can simply add in here an extension, which is going to be extracting the prompt. And you can add in here a node for voiceover. You can see we got voiceover in here, and you can connect this prompt to this text right over here. And you are going to be having your voice in here. You can see we have all voiceovers available. And now you can see once you hover over them, they are going to be simply playing. You can connect your 11 Labs in here as well, but if you don't want to do it, it's always fine. You can simply add this audio to this audio as well, and this is going to be serving for your video. So now it is going to be adding voiceover automatically as well. So this is just a really clever and nice tip to keep in the back of your mind if you want to add some custom voiceover as well. So once it is generated, I will be catching you up soon. All right, so now the result is ready, and you will be able to hear that it does have a voiceover as well. So let me just unmute this so you're going to be able to hear it. Here you go. So I'm going to be replaying this for you guys so you can have a better idea. At SpiceJet, fire meets flavor. So one thing I really like about this is it does also introduce different kinds of sound effects in it, but for some reason, if you want a professional voiceover, this is going to be your workflow. So from here, you're going to be simply downloading this video. So you can download this video. You can click on download or simply download your entire flow. Or if you want to simply download this single video, you can simply do that as well by clicking on this little arrow key, and you can see you have that over here. Now I'm going to be simply importing this into my CapCut. So you can import this inside your CapCut just like this. It is going to be creating a new project, and you can see it is going to be loading up onto our timeline. So this is where the actual magic begins. You can modify further on your video. So you can see this is your import section. You can simply head over to your downloads if you cannot find it and open that up. And now you can import it onto your timeline. So if you want to simply add different kinds of transitions, you can do that from here. Let's just say if this switches from this scene to this one, I want to transition in here. So I'm going to be simply making a cut here. Head over to transitions, and then I'm going to be applying any of my transitions that I like. So you can see this looks pretty good, right? So this is going to be basically now forming our video. I'm going to be muting the audio for this video so you can hear me better. And we're going to be adding one more transition in here as well. So let me just add that over here. I'm going to be adding, let's just say, the passing light effect. And also what you can do is you can head over to your text section on top, and in here, click on auto caption and click on generate. It's going to be simply doing its magic and loading. It is really fast, so you do not need to wait that long. And once you have your text in here, what you can do is simply apply different kinds of effects on top of that as well. Now, this is just a few lines of text, but if you have more, you can simply add in here different kinds of caption effects as well. So like, for example, this one, you can see this looks good. And I'm going to be simply changing the font from the text section. Let's just change it to maybe Montserrat, which I usually use. You can increase the size, and also you have different kinds of other effects as well. So this is going to be making your video even more dynamic. And you can add in here any music that you would like. So you can head over to the music section on top, and you can see we have audio section, and you can import or simply add any of these sounds. So these are going to be the final touches that are going to be making your video even more robust and dynamic. And over here, you can see this was our entire flow. But if you want to simply add a few more adjustments and tweaks, you can do that as well. Now, similarly, if you want to incorporate a talking head into your video as well, along with your B-rolls, you can do that as well by uploading this image. You can use upload media in here, and you can choose it from your local storage, and then you can add it in your, you can say groups. So you can see once you select both of these, you can create a group. And now it is going to be adding in here a prompt, like for example, use the attached image one as a talking head in the video as well. And it is going to be making the video now incorporated with the talking head of this person as well. So this is basically how the core features work. If you don't want to edit inside, let's just say an external video editor, you can use the video editor that does come inside your MaxFusion as well. So you can see we have that available as well. So if you click onto this, you can see you have your video editor in here. So you can use this, you can edit the video using this too. And this is going to be helping you to edit the video. You can connect this with the video editor node and click on edit. And now we have all this interface opened up. We can simply use space to move into our timeline, and you can see it is now going to be running. You can add in here different kinds of options. You have your canvas, and basically it does not offer that many of the features that are going to be in CapCut. But if you want to do something really quick, it's going to be good for that. You can mark certain places and simply click on this one and make your edits. So this is really handy if you want to do something quick and easy. So yeah, it helps for that. It's going to be generating the video. And this was some of the knowledge for MaxFusion that you can use to create those UGC ads that are going to be a lot better than hiring a lot of expensive people. So you can incorporate your products, voiceovers, assistants. As you can see, you can even switch actors, lip sync, and you even have video and audio generators as well in here. You even have image generator and custom media upload options in here. One thing I really like about this is the workflow options that you can incorporate, and you can directly generate images. Like for example, from this section, you can generate images and include them in your own workflow for your UGC content. And that is going to be helping you to reduce that budget down to a lot less than you are going to be spending. So I hope this is going to be helping you guys out. And these types of software are going to be really saving you a lot of time, as I mentioned, and also money. So why I really recommend these is because this is going to be the future. And there are going to be some drawbacks in this. Like if we talk about the video generation section, it does not really provide you quality resolution up to 4K. So some people might be looking for 4K, and they do need it because it always helps to simply get that crisp quality. And sometimes, let's just say they might not be seeing any specific model that they're looking for. Even though CES 2.5 is going to be the best and providing you the results that you need, still some of the models aren't available here. But yeah, most of them are pretty much going to be available. And also the time limit is set max to 30 seconds. So if you want to generate something longer, you're going to be needing to generate it twice or 3 times depending on the requirements of your video. So all in all, this is a really powerful tool that you can use to create your UGC ad and take your business to the next level. So if you want to try MaxFusion for yourself, I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can check it out. I really hope this helps, and any questions, let me know.